Turtle with a gun. Hi, Winston.
Winnie!
Hi. Hey, bud. Come here.
Is he gonna mine today?
No.
Oh.
Not until my sister comes over. It is. Which I will have to step away when that happens. But that'll be quick, though, I think. She's just going to drop off some stuff. Also, hi, everyone. Oh, I'm not in the 10,000s anymore. It's okay, though. I'm in the 11,000s. I'm in the clear.
I was about to say, you should probably check what your... They haven't updated the Nitro leaderboard, championship leaderboard. It still shows the old decal. Because for those of you who don't know, they actually made a second back-in-time decal because this was supposed to be the unlockable. They screwed it up, so they made a second one.
Is that actually the...
Yes, it's on that blog post they sent you a link for.
Does it say that we accidentally made...
Yes, it does. Let me get the link. It says it basically word for word.
I would love to see that. I'm going to host a lobby, by the way.
There was... Okay, no, it's not that far down. Okay, here it is. Finally, you may have noticed at the start of the Back in Time Grand Prix that everyone who had received the championship card from the Nitro Tour Grand Prix immediately signature decal. This decal was meant to be locked until the end of Back in Time Grand Prix.
Restart.
For those who have finished in the top 5% of either leader.
Hello?
What?
You lagged out. You have to reread the entire thing.
Yeah.
You're still lagging.
Also high blurring.
High blurring.
My internet's fine!
Maybe?
No, you're lagging.
Do we have to swap over to Discord?
Possibly.
You're fine for me now.
Oh, now it's suddenly dropping.
Your
Somebody's probably watching HD Roku or something.
AKA your brother.
Yeah.
You can join me, by the way. Lagging issues. So can you reread the entire thing for me, please?
Well, what's the point if it's gonna lag out?
You sound fine right now.
Okay, finally, you may have noticed at the start of the Back in Time Grand Prix that everyone who has received the championship card from the Nitro Tour Grand Prix immediately received the Back in Time signature decal. This decal was meant to be locked until the end of the Back in Time Grand Prix. Those who finished in the top 5% of either leaderboard. It was inadvertently unlocked early, so Beanox has been at work creating a whole new signature decal as another award for those who finished this Grand Prix in the top 5%. There you go.
You want to bet that it'll happen again? For the
100%.
For the next GP?
Oh, and they're also going to... they're going to break Oxide Station next time.
Did they not even, like... What's it called? Did they not even, like, talk about the fact that the stickers are still locked?
No, they didn't mention anything about that. They didn't mention anything about Engine Labs.
Well, Engine Labs I can understand, but the...
Although, apparently Engine Labs has been removed from the online lobbies, so...
I'm not surprised.
So, yeah, that's what they did with Thunderstruck before they patched that, which is... I was telling you earlier today on Skype's like we should probably be streaming today, because once the new GP thing rolls around, it is 100% getting patched.
Yeah. What if Beanox patched the Engine Labs exposed shortcut? Well, then we'll
I 100% believe they've already patched it. It's just they haven't put the patch through yet.
Yeah, and when they do it, we're just going to move on to back to, what's it called? Hyperspace Way, unless something new is found.
Basically. At least until we get all the coins, but are we even going to keep these streams once you get all the coins? I'm pretty sure you're probably just going to stop at that point.
Wait, what?
Like, once you get all the coins, I assume you're probably just going to want to stop at that point. You're going to have more than enough Nitro Fuel to satisfy you.
Yeah. You mean today, I'm assuming?
I think I might have left that feature a little too,
That's fine.
a little too late. Just warning for the next lap.
Just give me a hug and a kiss. Good night. I haven't touched this game since last week, so...
I've still done a few dailies just to be safe, because I keep falling out of the... which is weird, because I have more points than you, but...
What place are you in?
It's around 50,000.
What?
This makes no sense.
What? What?
I
got a super engine, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing from the blog that they added super engine.
Wait, was this just like... Was there like a patch, but like not a patch?
It's server side. They don't need to patch it.
Oh, okay.
Again, that's how they got rid of Engine Labs without making a patch.
Ah, okay. Same thing with Thunderstruck.
Yeah, but they don't need to patch that. They literally just flip a switch.
They could just flip a switch to unmake the freaking things that are not unlockable, unlockable.
Yes, they could, but they haven't.
So, what's your points at?
66,213.
Are you sure you're not looking at the wrong leaderboard?
No, I'm not. It's on the Nitro point one. I'm so baffled.
Because I was in 11,000.
Yeah, I have a bunch of points, and for some reason, I'm still like 50k. It makes no sense.
Like, I'm even going to go back in the stream just to check. Yeah, I am 11,200. I think that says 35. It's too tall.
Thanks, Bugnox.
Where'd you go?
Oh, I got kicked out of the server.
It says you're still here, though.
No, I'm not. I'm on the main menu. I'm reloading the internet tab right now.
I just remade the lobby. Fully functional game.
So yeah, those were the two main peaks. They also severely tuned down warp orb and entropy clocks.
Again.
Another mess. Yeah, I've heard people say they're going like half an hour without getting a single one in servers now. So.
Oh, so now it's like you're playing against bots again. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, I was gonna like that seems like it's a little too severe.
Yeah, like I feel like getting one a race.
I understand that it's frustrating for people when it happens, but like you need something.
One a race is okay, but when you're getting like
if you have people that are lapping the other players, that no, you need items to slow them down. If you're not gonna make dedicated servers, then you gotta compromise somehow.
By crying. Cry right now.
I was just about to.
When are they gonna change the stats of characters to not be bullshit? That's the real question.
Seriously, at least tell us what the real stats are instead of lying about it.
Or fix the stats.
That too, especially for balance. Like,
Balance?
maybe because I've played so much turning, but I don't actually feel like turning's that bad. I think it's just something you need to learn.
Yeah, I've been through that
It definitely should not be referred to as the beginner class. It definitely is not.
I still think whenever I go to balanced characters, they feel really... There's something about their control that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, compared to the other three.
Yeah. Like, even compared... What the heck? Even compared to, advanced characters, which are supposed to have, like, really bad turning and stuff, I feel like I have a much easier time controlling them than I ever do a balanced character. Wrong way. Uh-oh, wrong way. Uh-oh, wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh,
Those beautiful coins.
How
Enjoy them while they last, because today and Sunday are probably going to be the last days where we can enjoy it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Considering how quickly the Back in Time GP came after Nitro Tour.
Please give me a 1 week buffer. Like,
It's not happening, man.
if it
You
doesn't
know it's not
happen,
happening.
don't confirm another GP just so I can have a little bit of time to bask after what's it called? After the Spyro GP.
Also, please let that whole data mine thing about the 30 gem tires be wrong.
Please.
That scares me.
What the
That is way scarier than
I don't even
Pirate
understand
Collection.
how there could be 30 gem tires.
I don't get it either. But then again, everybody was convinced that there was going to be baby Cortex and Entropy from previous data mines, so that hasn't happened yet.
Maybe they
If they're
have
ever going to show up, they're going to be here.
Maybe they have. Maybe they're freaking placed in back in time somewhere as like a little Easter egg.
Or maybe, and this is what I think is the more likely answer, they were planned in development at some point, but they scrapped them because they thought it was too many characters.
Maybe, but then how are the other GPs gonna go? They only released 3.
I wouldn't say
so.
They only confirmed 3, but they've also confirmed the 3 characters that aren't in those GPs. So,
oh yeah, like what?
Nina and Komodo Mo, and there's a third one I cannot remember off the top of my head, but they was there.
They confirmed them?
Yes, that was in a previous blog post.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, in Blurring in theory, yeah, they should be the best, but instead they're the definitive worst.
Yep.
And again, it has everything. Well, why was that missile following me? But just that's the real stats. If you ever actually seen their real stats, they're basically a budget turning character. A really high turn stat, though obviously not as high as the real turning. And everything else is just bottom of the barrel.
Got a super engine again.
I still haven't gotten a single one.
I want a super epic engine. Epic gamer moment. No, can't. I can't. That was so close. That's so close.
How many times are you shouting it when you're in calls with other people? Because I can't believe that it's not happening if you still have problems with it now.
Surprisingly, not a lot. There's a few times I do it, though. Definitely not as much as you would expect. You know what I think they should do with the balance characters? Change their stats to literally just be 5 out of 10.
See what they show them.
Like 5 out of 10 throughout the board, basically. Because that's what balance is.
Yeah.
You're right in the middle.
Also, while they're at it, maybe you actually make the acceleration stat mean something.
It does mean something. Why do you
No,
think
it doesn't. Have you ever actually seen like the comparison videos between Excel classes and the speed, which has the lowest Excel? That it means nothing. They get up to top speed at the exact same time.
No. Then what makes Excel so good?
Because their other 2 stats are pretty well balanced. They're basically what the balance class should be.
Say it with me. Uh-oh, wrong way. So, Mayo. Let's talk about our feelings.
Oh, well, this is coming eventually.
We have to find topics to talk about during these. It's like a reach-hate all over again. So, how has your day been? That's actually one actual good question.
I've been working on that stupid tab all day, and you know that.
So your day's been good, is what you're trying to tell me. My day's been pretty good too. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've been doing great. No, that didn't happen today. Thank you for, wondering though. No, not at all.
Hello, officers. I need a little help.
I think that I'm talking to a guy who's talking to himself. Hey, what if I was schizophrenic and you didn't know it?
That would be really impressive if I didn't manage to figure it out after all this time.
Is it really easy to tell if somebody's got schizophrenia?
I would imagine so.
I mean, you could just assume they have some sort of mental disorder that isn't inherently schizophrenia. I'm schizophrenic in the mind. My dogs are like super asleep right now. We were hanging out outside for a bit, but it's fairly warm. I wouldn't say it's really too hot outside, but it's fairly warm, so they don't want to stay outside for too long. How's your dog been doing?
Running around doing dog things.
That's good. So the medication or whatever is working?
Yeah, seems to be.
Or antibiotics or whatever the heck they gave him?
I don't remember what it was actually, but yeah, whatever it is we're giving him is working.
That's good. How old is he, by the way? I don't think I ever asked you that.
He's an old dog. He's 11.
Oh, okay. How long does that breed, whatever breed it is, usually
10.
last? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He's
like I said, old dog.
He's a
Up
trooper.
there, I got super engine.
Woo! He's a trooper.
Yeah, except the engine would be actually useless right now, so no point using it. So if you didn't hear, they kind of made it inferior to just power sliding. Oops!
For people that don't know how to power slide, okay? Do you know how to power slide?
Apparently not.
Exactly. That's why the game keeps giving you super engines. So you don't know how to power slide. I mean, you say that, but then my counter argument is there's the speed canisters, which are basically the same, like a worse version of the super engines.
Yeah, but at least those can be used as a weapon.
True, super engines don't squish. Woo! I think somebody went woo. It was too faint for me to hear. There's like, I get this like, there's something very endearing about hearing your brother go, woo! I can't explain it. Like, I could just imagine in my head, he lifts his arms up in the air, really excited.
Sometimes he does.
There's something...
There's also a good chance that he's covering his head with a blanket right now.
That's not good.
No, it's an autism thing. A lot of autistic people do that sort of thing.
Isn't that bad for, like, if you...
It's bad for normal people, but it's perfectly fine and sometimes even beneficial for autistics.
Whoa, just say autistic people. Saying for autistic sounds really bad.
I mean, what am I supposed to call them? Just the fast way of saying that.
Just autistic people. Yeah, I know, but autistics sounds... I don't know. It sounds... I know you don't mean it in that
It's in
way.
your head.
I don't have a head. So, joke's on you, buckaroo. Yep, the final day is tomorrow for the GP, right? I didn't have fun.
It's really messy. Like, it's either Friday or Sunday, depending on what we're going with. Because Bugnox couldn't figure out what day it ends on, so there's 2 different days on the GP sheet. It's very confusing.
Thanks, Bugnox. I love how all the online functionalities of this game are just so fucking broken. Like, most of the game in single player is pretty not, like, it's pretty fine.
It's glitchy, but it's functional.
Yeah, like, it works. Like, the odds of glitches happening for me has been very uncommon in single player, but as soon as you jump online, things turn into chaos. Uh-oh, wrong way.
Never forget, finish hyperspace way without using any turbo pads.
Never forget, jump 1 meter.
That's back again, I told you that, but yeah, it's back. It's a weekly again.
It's even more funny because they're aware.
Oh yeah, they know, and it's still there! like, go look in your weeklies if you don't believe it is there.
There were people that were claiming they did it, they just don't know how.
Yeah, no one seems sure. Like, every time somebody said, okay, I figured out how to do it, they were proven wrong. So...
Or it works for them, but it's not working for anyone else.
The closest thing to a consistent thing that I saw was some Spanish player that was saying to use some kind of glitchy moon jump type thing in Out of Time, but even that wasn't working consistently for people.
Was it working inconsistently at least?
I mean, yes. If it's not consistent, it's inconsistent.
Look, you never know. Maybe you were like, you just wanted to sound smart, okay? Why are you so mean to me, Mayo? Why don't you just call me by my name? Jim.
Oh, no, I don't know any Jims.
Tim.
Oh, well, okay. Hi, Tim.
Sorry, Jims. All the Jims in the world. What about Jimathia?
That's not even a real name.
Yes, it is. It's an Kerbal Space Program. It's proof that it is a name.
Oh, it's so broken that we both managed to drive into each other while the other person has a shield. It's
nice.
Like, we will see the shield on our screen, but... Oh, well, I fell back. That's a lap.
No, it's 2 laps. In the arms of an angel. So how's your day been, Mail? I heard
you asked this question before, and it's the exact same question. Exact same answer.
You do want a Pixelizer?
No.
Come and buy a Pixelizer! Big Norms are coming! Come and buy a Pixelizer! I'm surprised I haven't screwed up yet. Usually I'm the one who's screwing up. Uh-oh, wrong way. So broken, I've streamed this game not too long. I hit the other player with the bubble shields, and they kept their momentum. Yeah, there's multiple times on stream between us two that's happened, where he has a bubble shield, and I'll be like, dude, I'm just driving into you, nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's happened to me too, where I'm driving inside of him. He has a shield.
Meanwhile, you clearly will dodge a beaker, and the game will insist that you hit the beaker. 2 seconds later!
Yeah.
Not even on the spot. It takes like a second to register.
I've also had the inverse of that happen as well, where I will drive straight through a beaker and nothing will happen. And the really cruel part of that is because every time that's happened, I've been next to other racers and they get hit by it instead. It's like, I feel so bad.
They're like, ha, idiot drove through it. Then they get hit.
But that can probably be weaponized. That really needs to be fixed.
Hey man, I'm bored. I'm probably gonna keep the coins we earn this weekend for the next GP. You know, just in case they're like 15,000 coin item.
I checked my pit stop today. There was nothing particularly great. I had a couple of Cortex skins, which, I mean, Cortex is always great, but...
I had Bulldog Zam, which is good. I might get that if I have a lot of coins, I feel. I should.
The only thing I think I might get is I might go for some of the decals and stickers, because I don't want my collection to build up on those, you know?
Those are the ones that are going to cost a lot, especially the decals. That's going to be the slowest thing to get, I feel like. Maybe.
Yeah, I've been going out my way on those, like I said, so...
Actually, no, it won't be too slow to get those, because once you get all the skins in the game, you'll just get 250 decals, 500 decals, and the very few 1,000 costing decals. Woo! And he's going to scream a few minutes later, because... That's just how your brother is. I'm assuming his show goes on, and then he screams when it goes on commercial break, and then he woos when it's back on. Is that a fair assumption?
Sometimes, but not super common.
You know what is super common? Your mom. Why aren't you commenting? It was a good joke.
I don't think he knows what the word good means.
Oh no. Excellent price. Excellent. You know what else is an excellent price? Your mom! Oh!
Every day his age gets lower and lower.
Every day we stray further and further away from God. Is that what you mean to say?
Something like that.
What are going on in servers? I almost just said that.
You're just trying to imitate your hero, Crunk.
Crunk, stop
check
doing
how many
your
races you still have to win his Oxide.
I'll check after this match. I know before we started it said 15.
You've won every race so far.
No, I haven't. Well, okay, yes I have, literally, but in spirit, you've won them all.
I keep screwing up the jump. A few of them I screw up several times in a row.
So is your mom.
If you keep talking about this the whole day and it ends up becoming a your mom thing for the thumbnail next time, you're making that thumbnail. I'm not touching that.
How you doing today? I don't know what to talk about! We just recorded yesterday, that's the hard part!
Yeah, well...
Which, by the way, that was a very successful recording session, guys.
Yeah. It succeeded in killing my voice for a while, so mission accomplished.
Yeah. How was it today? Ooh, super engine.
I mean, clearly I can talk, but it gets a little raspy when I say too many words in a row.
How was it after the recording session?
I went down almost immediately after the session, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, you went to sleep?
Yeah.
We ended at like a not late time.
Not late time for you is 1 in the morning.
We ended before 7!
Look, man, you gotta keep in mind, I'm used to waking up at 3 or 4.
True, true. Also, you have sleeping problems, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
You have...
That doesn't help things.
Would you say you have insomnia?
Sort of. It's not full-blown insomnia.
So, kind of like me.
Why am I suddenly screwing this up every race?
Because you have to take the job from me. Because I was having a lot of periods where I kept screwing up.
Yay!
So how's your day going?
Surprised I haven't gotten a DNF yet. All the times I screwed this up.
DNF?
Did not finish.
Oh. More like, did not fulfill my destiny. That does work, right?
You're trying. I can appreciate that.
Get some Wumpas! Did I have fun?
Did you have fun?
Yes.
Skip. I don't think I've ever...
6 more races.
Okay. What other characters did you... I think you said you still have to do Zam.
I have a lot of Nitro card characters to do.
I don't remember which ones you still have, because the ones that I think of as being Nitro card characters... I can't think of any except for Zam. Pretty sure you've done
Fury,
the rest of them.
Nash.
Oh, I thought you already did all the bosses.
No.
I knew you did Crunk, I knew you did the norms.
Yep.
You made the norms painfully obvious.
Especially the one that is a bit big.
The one that insists on telling me a Pixelizer.
Come and buy Pixelizer! What time did you wake up today if you slept so early? 3?
This is fairly early. Yeah.
I
don't remember the exact time.
10 hours last night and I'm pissed. It was my fault though, because I woke up at like 9 o'clock, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was 7 hours right there. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna sleep more. And then I woke up at noon. I was like, God damn it. Ooh, another super engine. But yeah, so that was frustrating to say the least for me. It's because I feel tired still. I don't know. Oh god.
Oh! I thought you were in your invincibility state.
No.
Well, it makes me feel better I screwed up shortcut too.
Good. I didn't screw it up. You screwed it up for me. There's a difference. God, I love Shower Cap Oxide so much. Such a good skin.
I agree, but I think that they need to do more with it. But we need a bathtub. Just replace the car with the bathtub. You don't even need to give it wheels.
Yeah, just make it float.
I mean, it works for the hover car. Why not?
Both hover cars, even.
There's 2 of them.
I just scared Romper. There's a song stuck in my head since last night. It makes me unhappy that it's stuck in my head. For reasons I will not get into because it's personal.
Okay.
Why is my Tinder... I thought I deleted I'm deleting Tinder. Every time I feel I swear I delete this app, I apparently don't. And deleted. I was going to check something on my phone, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to look at the text message. My sister... Okay. Ow. Shit. My sister will be here in presumably between now and 20-ish minutes. I guess she's dropping off stuff for my other sister. Some stuff that because my sister moved to Oregon and she lived next to my half-sister, and my half-sister's coming over to bring stuff from my full-blood sister so I can put it in the garage. Look, my family is a mess, okay?
Yeah, I've never really got to details about my family tree, but it's not a whole lot better. I don't even need to go into the adopted part of the family for it to fall apart and become really weird.
It's pretty bad for me because it's like let me rephrase that. I have 6 sisters. And I am the only son. I'm the only boy.
Interesting.
I have 2 half-sisters. I have 1 full-blood sister, 3 step-sisters. I also have family members that are basically... or friends that are essentially family at this point. It gets so convoluted. Explaining our family is like the hardest thing in the world to do.
Our family had to create a Wikipedia page to explain it all.
Wait, you have a family Wikipedia page?
I'm not gonna say what it is or what it's about. I'm just gonna say that it exists.
Can you send it to me? Can I?
No!
Well, why can't I know?
It's just...
I can't hear you! I might have to be right back after this race.
Here. It only sounds like music this time.
Yeah, she is here. I'm gonna wait for her to text me. So after this race, I'll be right back for a moment. You'll have to make the...
I completely understand.
I mean, I warned you about this.
You did.
So as soon as I finish this race, I'm gonna dip. Or if you finish it.
Here it comes.
No, that's not her.
Well, somebody's calling you.
That's my stepdad. I feel so sorry I have to like let her sit out there for a moment, but I had to finish this race. It's important.
Whatever. This is like a minute and a half.
Oh yeah, no, I'll explain.
This is not even that.
I'll explain to her. I'll be like, sorry, I had to finish something up real quick. I swear. Okay, be right back.
All right.
I'll be back, guys.
Now, let's go through the crash subreddit. 2/3 of the post right now are all people being surprised that the super is game now. Like nobody knows how to scroll down. It's both really funny and kind of depressing. Well, I guess I'll get ready for what good that'll do. Actually, I'm going to dip out for a second because I want to see what my pit stop looks like, or at least how many coins I have. Oh yeah, I've got quite a few. Got about 6,000. Ready again. See, I started with a 3,400, now I'm at 9,400. Shadow cap oxide is great. But yeah, that should mean that we're a little past the halfway mark for Wumpa time. Show up any moment now. I'm just gonna start playing phone games. That's the mark of interest I've got right now. Still talk to chat if I see anything, but
Okay. I'm back.
Oh, there you are.
One of the freaking boxes I had to bring in was open at the bottom, so that was a pain in the neck to put in the garage. Oh, you ready?
Yeah, sure. I've been marked as ready for a while. Also, I checked the pit stop while we were gone. We got about I at least got around 6,000 coins, so we should be a little past the halfway point for our one pit time.
Or I don't know. I'm too tired. Whew.
So, at the very least, your dogs aren't freaking out anymore. So.
No, because I opened the door and everything. See, they like freak out until you like open the door, essentially.
Well, why didn't you open the door? You have to like just let them see and then bring them back.
When?
But yesterday during the video, when they were non-stop barking.
Oh, you mean that was when they were whining? I don't think they were barking at all yesterday. Maybe on Tuesday. They were whining non-stop.
I use the terms interchange. I know they're not the same thing. But...
No, that was because I couldn't because one of my stepsisters came over. She has
slurring. I'm colorblind. That doesn't really work for me. Sorry.
My favorite.
You'll have to ask him.
My favorite color is purple. A deep purple, specifically. This is the first time I failed the shortcut, too.
Like I can see purple's fine-ish. I'm not sure if I'm even seeing real purple or not, but that's always the fun thing.
It would suck if you were colorblind to green in this stage. Because then this would look not green. Oh yeah, the dog thing. Yeah, no, my stepsister, who has a son, gets really pissed anytime I let the dogs out of my room. For some reason or another. Remember, out of spite, she did it because I let the dogs out of my room. She turned the TV to 100. So I couldn't let them out of my room unless I felt like dealing with the TV being at 100 for like an hour or two or whatever it was. Did you buy anything with your coins, or are you gonna hold on?
No, I didn't. I'm saving it. Like, I'll look at the pit stop once it hits 5, see if there's anything I really want. But
I'm really thinking about. I might want to just buy all the skins because I'm only
that's another option.
4.
Like, maybe hold on to them until the Spyro GP just to be safe, and then because I guess too, like we're still gonna end up getting a lot of coins during the Spyro GP.
Yeah,
even if we don't get as many as we are now, we're still gonna get quite a few.
Not only that though, but we still have the second half of today, and then we have Sunday, which is 2 days, which is like it's basically 10K a day on the weekend. So I think we're gonna be more than fine. At least I think I will on this account. On my other account, I haven't freaking touched the game, so
not that I fault you in the slightest.
So I might.
Just that you had basically bought everything anyway.
Yeah, mostly. What was that? Even my dogs are looking confused. But yeah, no, well, not everything, but I'm missing a lot of decals and stickers, I think, still. But
those are the most likely things to be missing.
Yeah. I just can't be bothered to buy them. But I need to... I'm probably going to do my daily bonuses today and... for the weekend bonus. And tomorrow/Sunday, just so I can have the coins ready for when we inevitably... or when the new GP inevitably starts.
Whenever that is, probably by next week it'll have started, which of course is happening right around the time I wanted to start on the Ratchet and Clank streams. Because, this has to take priority. This is timed.
Well, you're going to do yours earlier in the day, though, aren't you? I plan to do the beginning of the GP again, starting at like 2:30ish/2 o'clock, so we can get a whole bunch of the stuff done for the first few days. You know what I mean? And then afterwards, I'm going to start doing the usual like 3 o'clock, 3:30.
Yeah. I still haven't figured out what days I want to stream on. I had originally been thinking Tuesday and Thursday, but then I remembered, oh, wait a minute, those are our recording days. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But now I'm not sure.
Stop it, Winston Romper. How did I confuse Winston for Romper? Or Romper for Winston, rather.
Why is this on my Twitter timeline? It's Cream the Rabbit as an ice cream cone.
Because she's Cream the Rabbit, you get it? It's because you started Sonic Rush Adventure, which she's definitely a part of.
I don't even think she's name dropped, which is really funny in hindsight, seeing how big a role she had in the original Rush.
When are you going to LP the Sonic Advance trilogy?
Honestly, I've considered it for a while, but first off, I never want to touch Sonic Advance 2 again with the 10-foot pole. I can't talk. Ideally, if we could ever do 3, I would want to do that as a co-op game because it does have multiplayer on it.
Yeah, but that would require me to also play the game, which is... I don't know there, Chief.
You just gave the answer as to why it'll never happen.
Because it's Sonic Advance 3. And you have
honestly, the game itself is passable. It's just the 100% that's a nightmare.
Exactly.
Honestly, that's kind of how they all are, but 3 has... I don't know if I'd even say... I was going to say 3 has it especially bad, but honestly speaking, I think 2 might have it worse.
1 isn't that bad.
1's annoying because you have to know exactly where you're going and looking, but 2 and 3 have that problem too. So you know what?
But worse.
Yeah. Personally, I still think that 2 probably has it the worst, just because in 2, for every attempt, you have to go through a stage. Oh, there's my DNF.
How do you know you got a DNF?
Because I didn't finish.
No.
Yeah, as I was saying in Sonic Advance 2, it's especially obnoxious because you have to collect 7 random checkpoints in the level. You're not allowed to die or they all reset. You better not hit a checkpoint because even those won't save your special rings. It's basically impossible unless you're using a map.
And Cream the Rabbit.
No, I did it as every character in the game.
Why?
Because I'm a completionist and I'm an idiot. Also, Cream isn't even the easiest character to do that. I found that Knuckles was probably the easiest.
Cream's, I guess, the easiest character to just go through the games with.
I mean, not really even then. She destroys bosses. That's an absolute for sure. But
that's an understatement.
Which, I mean, the bosses in that game are super obnoxious, so...
She makes bosses your bitch.
Let me put it this way. If you're going through 90% speedrun of the game, it's still worth it to finish the game as Cream, even if with the new game save, and you don't have Cream unlocked from the start, so you have to replay through part of the game again. It's still worth it for the time save you would get on the bosses.
Thanks, Chocola.
It's cheese, but thanks.
Oh, sorry. I had Sonic Heroes in mind. Cheese and chocolate don't even work. Ha! Wait, you get it? Cream and cheese. How did I only just notice this?
So where does cream cheese and chocolate come in?
Yeah, I don't know where the chocolate part comes in. That's where it's a little debatable at that point. But it's cream and cheese. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. It's better than Sonic and Tails. It doesn't even make any sense.
I don't really think that's supposed to be a pun, but
Oh yeah, we'll explain Big the cat.
I mean, Big's not a pun, he's just precious.
Perfection incarnate. Did I get all the skins for Oxmide? Yep. Ladybug.
Yeah, I've heard that's happened a few times, blurring, that people are lagging out so bad that they actually get kicked out of the game servers.
Did he say something in the chat? Did it not pop up for me again?
He said, Beanox, please fix the online crap. Jeez, I've lagged out twice.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I had to scroll up the chat and then scroll back down.
Okay, I actually want to read through this chat with the ice cream. Okay, only saying it aloud, I only just then got it. Wow.
What?
The ice cream.
Oh. I scream, you scream, we all scream. You die. You're dead to me, Mayo. You're dead to me, Mayo.
I'm sorry?
You called the greatest vehicle in Jak 2 trash.
Jak 3, it is trash.
Jak 3. No! The Dune Hopper's the greatest vehicle! Which one's the best vehicle, huh? Tell me. Tell me.
I don't necessarily have a best vehicle, but I have a worst vehicle.
Yeah, the Sand Shark.
It's bottom tier, but it's not the bottom.
Heat Seeker, whatever it's called.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the red one. It's not the frickin' the Dune Hopper. That's for sure. It can't be. It's objectively the best one. You can't say it isn't, because it is.
Not
It
perfect
is.
for you.
No, it is. Even the developers say it's the best.
I'm not even sure if the developers remember they ever made a Jak game.
I'm a developer for Jak 4. It's called Daxter.
I feel obvious to mention that, there actually was a Jak 4 in development at one point in time, right?
There was?
It looked disgusting.
Did it look like The Lost Frontier?
No, I'm talking about like an actual Jak 4 developed by Naughty Dog.
Oh, I assumed that's what you meant. What do you mean it looked disgusting?
I assume you've never seen the concept art. It looked really bad.
No, I haven't.
It was developed around the same time as Last of Us, and they were trying to make it look super realistic.
Oh.
I did not need realistic Daxter in my life.
Maybe they'll make...
Granted, that was just concept art,
Maybe
so
they'll
it could have
make...
changed by the final product, but considering all the stuff they were making at that time, and still are making, I'm not so sure if it was just concept art. I'm pretty sure that's how they were going to make it.
What if during the next E3 you hear about them making Jak 4?
They don't even remember that Jak exists. It's not going to happen.
I remember.
None of the original heads of Naughty Dog still work there. It's basically a different company now.
Jason Rubin left after Jak 3, right? Or
Around
Jak
then.
X.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was before Uncharted came out.
What about the other founder? I can't remember his name.
I think he was long gone before Jak even started. Naughty Dog was an old company. Like, people think that they started with Crash Bandicoot. No, they did not.
No, they started with Rings of Power.
Of course.
I don't know if that was the game they actually started with, but I know that was one of their first
It was
games.
the first semi-popular one.
I don't even know what it is still. What is it? Yeah, that's what I thought. What is Rings of Power? I don't even know what it is. I just know it's a game.
And that's all anybody knows.
I just know it's a game, that's it. Did they make like first-person RPGs at the start of their career or something?
I think you're thinking of Insomniac, and it was an FPS, not a first-person RPG.
Oh, okay. Look, they're basically the same company, alright?
Except one of them actually makes fun and enjoyable games, and the other one is Naughty Dog. Yeah, I said that.
I mean, Naughty Dog makes fun and enjoyable games. They made the original Crash trilogy.
I've enjoyed a single game of theirs ever since Jack X. That was over 10 years ago.
Do you even enjoy Jack 2?
Define enjoy!
Do you have fun playing Jack 2?
It's fine, but I think it's fun as long as you don't go up 100%, and that's true for 3 next as well. As soon as you start going 100%, that's when it goes from fun to pain.
And Panic.
Mm-hmm.
From Kingdom Hearts 2. Do you still get your bonus?
Yep.
Whoa. That's gnarly, brother. That's like totally radical, dude. No, man, that's just salt. That's what I said. Sodium chloride. When are we gonna watch through all the Jimmy Neutron episodes?
Why?
Because Jimmy Neutron's a good show.
I mean, yes it is, if not a bit Uncanny Valley for being an early 3D show, but... What, why?
God bless! So that I can watch Carl. Do I need any other reasons?
No, not really.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Maybe we can compromise by putting a Jimmy Neutron game on our list.
Is there even any... I feel like there's this one really good Jimmy Neutron game that I've
There's
heard
a few
people
of them.
talk about.
I used to have one of them, I don't anymore.
You know what you do have, though? Shamu's Deep Sea Adventure. Why do you own that game?
I don't even remember the story behind it.
It's so weird. Maybe when you were younger, you got it as like a present.
It was probably a surprise present for parents or something on Christmas Day.
They were like...
I do not know the story.
They were like, I know you like going to the... What's it called? The zoo. So...
Yeah, 'cause, like, it's not like I could ever go to an aquarium. There's no aquarium... Actually, that's not true. There is an aquarium here nowadays, but that one's relatively recent.
Could be worse. You guys should have a desert museum about all the different kinds of sand.
Oh, you think we don't?
About all the different kinds of sand of Arizona.
You think we don't? So it's basically just one kind of sand. If you've ever been to those types of desert exhibits in zoos or plant museums, like they're almost always exported from Arizona.
Or they're from... Mom.
You are 100% drawing the thumbnail for that. For the next stream.
No!
And stop saying it.
What if I say your dad?
Same thing.
Your dad and your mom are not the same thing. I hate to break it to you.
The same joke is what I mean.
I know. It just felt like being funny. I'm the funniest person in the universe.
Still getting bonus.
I'm not. Imagine if that was actually the case. Ow. There was a snake in my backyard, and now I kind of wish I kept it as a pet. I'm pretty sure it was a garter snake.
Oh, did you have fun at the match you just played?
Yes.
Skip. Why is there a do not answer and a skip? What's the difference?
It's a good question. Maybe skip is like you're literally skipping, and then do not answer is like, I don't know if I can say yes. I don't know. Look, I'm just trying to give like it a reason. When are we gonna LP the entire Pokemon series?
First off, it'll be you playing it.
Why exclusively me?
Because I don't like Pokemon games.
Well, it's a perfect reason for you to play it.
I've tried getting into them a few times. I think the best impression I've ever had of them is they were meh. Definitely not worthy of the overzealous hype they always seem to get.
Yes, it is. Except for the new one, where they're taking out Pokemon. That one's unacceptable.
Oh, you're getting desync lag.
What do you mean?
Your car's zipping around.
Ooh. You know what else is zipping around? Because I don't. I'm like focusing on the laser thing on Nash's head. It moves around like a lot. Alright, let me tell you a story.
Story time!
So once upon a time, there was a crime. It was sublime. On a dime. I didn't know where to go with that. I'd like to keep up with the rhymes. Since we already know what we're gonna do for story time, I'm finally gonna mention the story of when this game had a when it was collapsing in on itself. Because we need some substance to talk about.
Fine.
So, this only happened once, and this was during the Twilight Tour GP. So basically, I was farming Hyperspaceway for coins because I needed coins for all the packs that were being introduced. Specifically all the flag packs and stuff like that. And what happened was, after I played it for whether it was on and off playing, I had the game on at least a lot, and I was playing it for the most part a lot. We had, it was like 4 or 5 hours straight basically, because I had to farm like crazy. Mostly because I think the day that I had stuff to do, to buy that day, were really expensive. Like I need 7,000 coins or something ridiculous. I played for so long that I don't know if this is just a glitch from me playing for too long, but the game started to collapse in on itself, and Hyperspaceway slowly was not working, and so was my cart, and things were getting weird. So basically, I think the first thing that started was I noticed that my my character, or the cart, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes when I would do a power slide, sometimes my controller wouldn't vibrate. And that's really weird because it always vibrates whenever I do a power slide, right? Mm-hmm. So that was the first sign of weird things. And then the very next race, one of the laser sets at the way end of Hyperspaceway was missing.
Sounds like a perfectly functional game to me. I don't know what you're complaining about.
So it was invisible, right? But you could still get hit by it. And the more I played the game, the more it continued to break and break. All the lasers at the end of Hyperspaceway eventually ceased to exist, they would not show. But you could still get hit by them. If you were focusing on the little outer rings that circle the tube, you could kind of pinpoint where they were at, but I just didn't care enough to figure that out. So that was one thing that was happening.
Still getting bonus.
Another thing that was happening was my controller wasn't vibrating from power slides, right? And eventually, sometimes the left exhaust would not have a flame come out, and sometimes the right exhaust would not have a flame come out, and sometimes no flames would come out at all. Rarely, but progressively it got so bad that no flames and no controller vibration came out at all after a while. Whether I went off a turbo pad, did a drift, or a power slide, anything. It just wasn't showing nothing. But I was clearly going at like the same fast speeds, right? And then after I kept playing, beakers started turning invisible. If I used a shield on myself, it was also invisible. The only way you could tell is your character shaded the color of your shield. It was the only way I could tell. Right before the figure 8 in Hyperspaceway, you know how there's those 2 velo heads that shoot out lasers? They eventually stopped shooting out lasers. Slowly but surely. It went from one laser per, like one eye was shooting a laser, but the other one wasn't, to they just stopped shooting lasers after a while. And it didn't fix even if I reloaded the stage, or if I went to a different stage, or anything. It just wouldn't fix.
What the? You've never had reserves screw me over like that before?
I have. Woo!
I drove straight into a wall and I still kept my reserve. I've never had that happen.
But yeah, that was my game basically collapsing in on itself, and I think racers were starting to turn invisible at some point too. It was just like the game was slowly breaking. It was really funny. I think the rendering started to break on a few stages too. So it was really funny. Ah, I have a TNT on my head. It's your fault, Mayo.
I don't think I had a TNT.
That was my TNT. It's in the path that I always race on, drive on, put contenders on. Will online racing return? Probably for the new GP.
Possibly. We aren't 100% like. It really just depends. Sure.
I'll do it for the dailies when it starts, but
my bonus wore off.
Mine didn't.
All right. Well, yes, we're gonna keep going until 5.
Mine's probably not gonna wear off, if I had to guess, or it's gonna wear off at like the very last minute. Yeah. We can only fit in probably like 2 races tops, given the loading screens and all that.
Yeah.
Look at Nash. Do you like Nash?
I like him enough.
I like his character design. I still hate his personality. It's loud and obnoxious. I wish I was loud. I'm a very subdued person, I would say. What do you think? Do you think I'm a subdued person?
I mean, sort of. Like, I can't really give you a straight yes because I know how batshit crazy you go.
Oh yeah? Like when?
UKC3 boss.
Okay, well played.
That's not the only example of that. It's just the most prominent one.
Which boss was it even? Ooh, Super Engine.
It was boss 5. I don't even remember exactly what boss it was. No, funny thing is, like, at least watching it didn't even look like that difficult of a boss. I just think you were having a bad day.
It was the stupid spiny one, right? Where you had to,
I think so.
Where you had to use on guard to hit it.
Yeah, it was on guard for sure.
Screw that boss. That boss can go.
Like, I had to fight that boss too in order to get my GPA save up. Like, it was not that hard.
No, it was easier. They nerfed it.
No, they didn't. They just moved where it was.
No, they nerfed it. I would know. I'm an expert. I beat the entire trilogy 100%.
I mean, you did.
And that was not an easy feat. As a matter of fact,
footage of most of it.
It was a difficult feat. Do you even think you could do that?
No, but I don't really think I would want to.
Do you want to?
I don't think I'd be motivated to try.
Do you want to play Fortnite as Broccoli Man again?
Fortnite Fuckery returns.
Broccoli!
It's 4:59. We are not going to finish another race.
Why do we have 6 viewers? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Me, but hello, thank you. Oh, goodbye.
I want to check my shit shop. 14K. You know what? I'll just buy all the skins.
I got a 14K too. And yeah, this is the stuff from yesterday. Ninja Cortex and Robot Cortex are on my end. Ooh, the dragon. That's my decal.
Oh, wait, I think I just bought all the skins, potentially. I did! The deed has been done. I've bought every single skin in the game. I guess I was missing 3 skins? I thought I was missing...
I guess it makes it easier to buy all the paints.
It does! Look at all these paint! Look at all this paint, dude! I'm just waiting for it to reset.
5, yeah. It says it's 5 on my computer too, which is...
Doesn't for me. On mine. Your computer clock is off.
You said that before, but I compared it with my my phone clock, and it was down to the second.
Your phone clock is off too, because my phone clock is on.
But it's auto-synced unless the entirety of a T-Mobile's network is off.
Now it's 5. Whoa!
I've got the same skins. It's still got both the Cortexes. Not Dirt Bike Crunch.
Are you sure those aren't the only skins you're missing?
No, it's not, because Dirt Bike Crunch wasn't in there yesterday or a couple minutes ago.
Okay. I'm gonna host the lobby again. I'm not gonna buy anything else for now. I'm just gonna save it all for the GP.
That's what I'm doing.
That way I probably don't have to grind.
Or at least not as much.
Yeah. I mean, I'll still probably do the weekend stuff, but not my daily nonsense. Let me just make sure there's no AI. Okay. Ooh! I almost yelled it again. Shite.
Why do you have such a bad habit with this?
I don't know! I couldn't tell you. I almost said the first word. It was really close. Did you think I was gonna yell it when you heard me doing
that? No.
I don't know why it's such a bad habit. Look, I'm having a good day today, alright? Maybe that's why. Oh, by the way, I've tried some of the bonus arenas in Ball Busters. Don't do it.
Wait, the what?
The bonus arenas.
Oh yeah, I did all those I could.
How do they make you feel?
Really, whatever. Like, they're really easy, so...
Did you try the later ones?
I only bother unlocking 3 of them.
You should try the later ones. Also, I went back and I did the stupid, the ball throwing ones in whatever, because I was like, whatever, why not? The King of the Hills,
Like, they're really easy, it's just...
There's a lot of things I want to say about the game.
Yeah.
You know, I've got this really funny opinion on the game as a whole, and you're gonna probably be questioning me once we talk about it tomorrow.
Probably.
I'm curious to what M thinks, too.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like, I have not exactly done a good job of hiding what I think of the game, but,
No, you've done a very terrible job. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how you feel about the game.
Not that I really made an effort to try to hide it, but...
Long story short...
At least at Klonoa I kind of... Like, it was still obvious, but I mean, like, I didn't mention to you that I had gone to Klonoa 2 or anything.
True.
Because I thought that would be way too obvious. Like, let's see... I don't know, clearly I hated it. I went through the game twice for the original and the remake, and I went to Klonoa 2. Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
You hated, You hate Ball Busters, though. It's not even a surprise. You can't hide it, either. Because I know you hate it. You think it's literally the worst thing in the entire world. You'd rather play Bubsy 3D over Ball Busters.
Bubsy 3D isn't exactly my measuring stick for the worst game ever, you know?
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, you would rather play Bubsy 3D over Ballbusters.
Speaking of which, when are you going to start going through Bubsy 3D again?
Oh,
You already had to go through a PS1 game on an emulator for Ballbusters. Don't try acting like you can't do it.
Dorm's on fire.
Your dorm's never on fire.
I don't even live in a dorm.
Exactly.
But every day a dorm turns on fire because of me. Speaking of which, there was like a relatively big fire near me not too long ago. It lasted only like an hour or two or something, but the situation was pretty crazy. It was pretty insane. What the? You just squished me and killed me.
Oh, but I had a canister, but you didn't show as being next to me.
I was in front of you.
No, you wasn't. You was way behind.
I was way in front of you.
Thanks for the desync game.
You
were still showing as being just barely off the ramp.
No, I am not barely off the ramp. You're freaking nuts.
I'm not nuts. The game just lagged on us.
No, you're just nuts. You're insane. Or should I say, insane? Get it? So we're playing a Crash game? Laugh!
That was my laugh.
Laugh like you mean it.
No.
Come and buy a Pixelizer. Don't make me just exclusively play Big Norm for the rest of the day. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I guess you can. It would just be really, really pointless.
What? Says blurring icons. Mayo Doctor says, what in the butt?
Don't put words in my mouth.
I don't put words into your mouth. Mayo Doctor said Bubsy 3D is one of his favorite games of all time.
Again, that's not even my bar for the worst game out there.
Mayo Doctor told me that he's gonna 100% all the Superman 64 3 times.
Why 3 times? That's an interesting number.
You're right, 13 times.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Mayo Doctor...
that sounds really something you would do.
Mayo Doctor also told me he's going to get all of the lost times in Ball Breakers before we even record the Romper Crew.
I don't even think that's physically possible. But even if I didn't sleep or stop to eat or anything.
Nah, Mayo Doctor's going to do it. He told me. And he said if he doesn't do it tomorrow, I can force him against his will to play a game, HPO. Any game that I want.
Oh, I was driving in your shield again. Thanks, game.
You got rid of it too.
But I didn't. I didn't get knocked around.
Interesting. So when are we gonna LP Ball Busters? I'm gonna make you LP it.
No, you're not.
Say. Why do you deny it?
Because I'm never going to agree to it.
I don't think you're ever gonna play the game again. In your life.
That is an understatement.
How much do you hate the game?
I feel like I need to give this game an apology for how I treated in the Romper Crew. I have a new bottom bar. I keep mentioning that Bubsy 3D is not my bottom bar. Ballbusters is.
I wouldn't doubt if it actually is. Do you really? Is it really the bottom bar for you?
You'll have to wait for tomorrow.
Oh my god. Mahi mahi. Mahu mahu. Papu papu. Papu squish puny cars with belly. Boobiga. M? Mayo. Mayo. Tell me your middle name.
Mayonnaise.
Wait, then what's your first name?
Duh.
Why does it change every day? What's your last name?
Doctor.
What's your
You've already asked for all 3 names.
What's your surname? What's your suffix?
No for both.
You know your
No
surname.
to the mayonnaise doctor, no.
Your surname is just your last name. What is your name? Say your full name to me.
I just did.
Say your middle name.
Somebody did that too.
Say your... Tell me your favorite food. There's only one correct answer.
I mean, you're right, there is, but...
So, I have a question for you. When are you gonna get me another pizza?
Whatever you come up with another phrase that bugs me enough.
Oh, yeah, Meteor George! You
I brought it
forgot!
on myself.
You forgot, didn't you?
I did.
Meteor George! Meteor George! Meteor George! Let's do Meteor George next. Let's farm on Meteor George.
I used to like that stage.
Do you not like it anymore?
Names ruined it.
What? It's just Meteor George. I thought you liked Meteor George.
The best part of all this is he probably doesn't even want pizza today. He probably saved the money for a few days.
You know, I could use some pizza today. It is Friday after all. By the way, Meteor George.
If I could have to create a separate tab on the Yoga Doctor thing called things that Yogi's been paid off from saying.
Banned words. You have to have a what's it called too? What's it called? You have to have like put the money next to it and then add a total.
Let's just say too, like the best part is the only thing that's going to teach me is how ridiculously California insists on ripping off the people that live there.
That's true. I mean, the cost of
I can
living
get the
here is
same pizza that he's getting for $10 where I live. It costs him $25.
It's really fucking pricey. The living cost here is ridiculous. You live in a cheap state, which is good, mind you. But there's one good thing about, I guess, working in California if you don't have to pay a lot of bills. You get a lot of money for spending on games.
I suppose that's true. That's one of the few things that's actually consistent across the entire country.
Well, it's even better here because our minimum wage is really good. It's, I think, $11 now. I want to say might be $11.50 or something like that. Rumper, stop. Oh Why is Romper looking up in the air like an ostrich?
Never heard anybody use that as a metaphor before.
Analogy is the word you were looking for. Did you know mayonnaise?
I don't think it was.
Did you know mayonnaise doctor is an anagram for Satan?
I take personal offense to that.
Why?
I'm not humoring that with a response.
Are you a devout Christian?
Yes, not that that has anything to do with anything.
Hail Satan! Say it. Do you feel uncomfortable with saying Hail Satan, even as a joke?
I hope you realize that I have my mouse over the end call button.
Wait, what's
this is still that's still there from the whole when you were about to shout the 3 words.
Oh. Wait, do you actually have an issue with saying Hail Satan, even as a joke?
Yes.
Really?
I've mentioned this to you on an almost daily basis for a while now, yes.
What? I didn't know. I knew you came from a Christian background, but I thought you... disconnected. It's a little awkward. See what my money is looking like. We're back at 10K, boys. Guess I'll do this in offline mode until he comes back. Oh, he's back. That was convenient.
Yeah, that was a really awkward time for the connection to drop, I know.
That was a really convenient time at the same time. I literally went to offline mode expecting it to be gone a little longer. I just started a race.
It's fine, whatever.
Imagine if the last thing you heard me say was Hail Satan, and then it just connected you. Would that make you uncomfortable?
I mean, you say it literally every day.
Do I?
Yes! That's what I was talking about just before I dropped!
I did not think I said Hail Satan so
yes!
much. It's always a joke, mind you. I am no Satanist. Do not like Satan. It's funny because I'm a Christian too. But
Clearly you're a Methodist at most.
I mean, I don't care about joking about that stuff nearly as much, though, is the thing.
Exactly, clearly you're a Methodist. At most. Either you're Methodist or you're atheist. That's the only way that can happen.
Okay, I am Methodist, but I don't believe... Well, yeah, I'm Methodist. I'm not a devout Christian. My parents are. Specifically my dad. Oh my god, he's a crazy conspiracy nut.
I said that was your uncle.
Oh, it's both. Do you know how badly they would freak out if I called them and said Hail Satan randomly as a joke?
You would be disowned, probably.
I wouldn't be disowned, but I'd get like a stern Christian talk, that's for sure.
I would get disowned, that's for sure.
Oh, is that why you would not say it out loud?
Yes!
Otherwise, if
No,
that wouldn't
no.
happen, would you say it out loud? As a joke.
Still no.
For fun.
Still no.
You are a Christian. Tried and true Christian. You're more like M, actually, I think. I don't think he would say Hail Satan as a joke either.
I mean, I wouldn't say anything derogatory towards other religions either. That's just general human courtesy.
I mean, technically, by not liking Satan, you don't like Satanists. So that's harmful to that religion. You can't please everyone. You can join me, by the way.
I guess, but
I mean, technically, if you want to be super technical about it, you can't please every religion because you're going to follow certain beliefs that another religion won't follow.
well, sure, by definition, but that doesn't mean I want to go out of my way to mock somebody's religion like you clearly are.
I'm not mocking Christianity. I just find it fun to sometimes say Hail Satan. This is funny. Would you prefer if I said Hail Santa?
I mean, that would be hilarious. But
That's for the Christmas special. Nuggets cheese. Am I just starting to make people say random food at this point? It's making me hungry for pizza. Meteor George. I'm joking. I don't need any more money from you, man. Except, I could use your social security number, your credit card information.
oh, of course, it's a 555-555-5555.
Oh, your brother wasn't happy with you telling me. That was loud. Nuggets cheese. Cheesy nuggets. Did you go to Wendy's to get their spicy nuggets?
I did a couple times, but I haven't in like a week.
You did a couple times? Okay, I haven't actually had them. How good are they?
I mean, if you like them before, you'll like them now.
I've only heard people say
They upped
good
the price
things.
though.
Oh.
That bugs me. Like it used to cost me like $5 to get the 3 of the 6s, and now it costs me almost 10.
Jeez Louise!
Yeah, they upped the price.
You get
really
a whole
hard.
pizza for that much.
Seriously.
A whole small pizza.
And that's what it costs here. I don't want to think of what it costs over in Cali.
Oh, jeez. On a scale of 1 to 10, how tasty would you say that?
And like I said, they're pretty good if you like chicken nuggets anyway.
I do like tenders / nuggets.
I'd probably actually go there more even regardless of the price, if there was actually one conveniently on the path between where I live and where I work. There isn't.
you'd probably go every time you come home.
Oh, sure.
You'd probably be like, give me some of them spicy.
Yeah, that's why I go to Chick-fil-A so much. There's one conveniently on the way between work and home.
You'd be like...
Meanwhile, I don't think you have a single Popeyes in the entirety of Arizona, so I cannot take part in this beautiful dispute that's been going on across the internet.
The chicken sandwich one?
Yes.
Look,
I can't take part in it because there's no Popeyes in Arizona, or if there is, I've never seen one.
Look, Review Bra said they're basically the same. Chick-fil-A is still a little better, but he also admitted he had a personal bias with Chick-fil-A's too. So, he thinks they're both good, and they're about equal, but Chick-fil-A gets a slight edge. And that's mostly due to bias. Well, that and Popeyes has, of course, a lot of mayonnaise on it, and he doesn't like that much mayonnaise on his food. And
I don't mind a little mayonnaise, but
fast food goes
a
crazy.
lot of the places that have mayonnaise on their sandwiches, they like to smother their sandwiches in it. It's disgusting.
No.
Wendy's does that with theirs, and it is disgusting.
Can I get a 10-piece chicken spicy nuggets?
At Wendy's, yes. But it is really expensive. It is not worth your money. You are better off getting a 4 and a 6.
Can I get a 20-piece?
No.
But I can get 20-piece nuggets at I almost said Chicken Donald's at McDonald's. 20 nuggets in McDonald's is like $6, I think, here. It's actually a super good price for McNuggets.
Yeah. No, if you actually like McNuggets.
I like McNuggets.
I can't tolerate them.
I like McNuggets. I like the Big Mac. Big Mac is tasty.
Like, I liked it when I was growing up, but just on a whim, I went there one day and I found out, wow, everything on their menu is actually terrible.
I like Mickey D's still. I haven't eaten there in quite some time, but every time I go there, I can't really say I'm not satisfied with whatever I get. Also, their fries are still...
I was floating for a couple seconds. I don't know if you saw it on the map.
I didn't.
Or I just stayed in place. I got hit by the invisible wall, but instead of letting me fall to my death, it was just letting me float there.
Nice. Yeah, you know what, I almost said Chicken Donald's again. McDonald's has the best fries to me still, so they got that edge. But see, I really wish our In-N-Out was closer because it's like a 10 to 15 minute drive to go there.
Our In-N-Out is literally right next to the Chick-fil-A between where I work.
Yeah, but you said your In-N-Out sucks.
Yeah, like there's another one that's the other direction too, and they're both awful.
Man, you have...
Like, maybe it's because In-N-Out's a California company. Like, they just put more effort into the California branches.
Maybe. How crazy are the lines for your In-N-Outs?
Barely existent.
Yeah, no, they're ridiculous here. And you live on like the outer side of Phoenix too, so...
Yeah, but I mean, at Chick-fil-A, they'll be wrapping all the way around the building. They'll cut into other businesses. It's nuts.
Our In-N-Out doesn't cut into other businesses.
Sometimes we'll go down to the main streets.
Strictly because... Oh, ours almost goes
they have to get
the
policemen involved.
Yeah, ours almost go to the... What's it called? To the streets. But the thing is, our In-N-Out already has a ridiculously large drive-thru. Like, no joke, the drive-thru of our In-N-Out is so large that you could fit, like...
There's Tsubaki.
Yeah, hi, Tsubaki. You could fit, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... You could probably fit, like, 12 to 15 cars alone. Like, before it starts going outside of the... What's it called? The drive-thru. That's how big our drive-thru is for In-N-Out. When I go there, usually there's no joke, like... There's, like... 20 cars in line.
Only 20.
It's ridiculous.
Get on our level.
I mean, that's...
If I can go to Chick-fil-A and there's only 40 cars, it's a good day.
Jesus. Well, we also live in a bigger city. So, there is that. I wouldn't want to
And meanwhile, the In-N-Out is dead.
I wouldn't want to imagine what it's like in, like, San Francisco or... Oakland, or you know, like a much bigger town than mine is. Like, the town I live in is pretty big, mind you. Like, we have well over 100,000 people in it, but it's definitely not like San Francisco.
It's not like huge.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, even like the sub city of Phoenix that I live in it still has a population of like 3 million, I believe.
Yeah, the city I live in doesn't even hit that, so we don't even hit 200,000, I don't think. But, yeah, no, it's like, I wouldn't want to imagine what going, especially something like LA or something ridiculous like that. I wouldn't even want to think about that.
Yeah, I refuse to drive anywhere near LA, personally, so I'm never going to know, but...
Literally, LA traffic is the worst thing in the world.
Oh yeah, I know, I've been there plenty of times. Every single time I've been there, I've been stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic.
I love how the big cities of California, for the most part, are, like, stupid to drive around. Like, LA has some of the worst traffic that you never want to deal with, right? And, San Francisco is just a pain in the ass to navigate through. No joke, I was driving home one day because I went to a concert last year. And my phone was almost dead. Thank God I managed to get onto 101, which is like the main, freeway, highway, or whatever that goes through the entire state. That helps me get back to where I know where to drive, because my phone was dying.
We have a Interstate 101 here in Phoenix, too.
Oh, nice. But,
As they reuse numbers.
But yeah, they, or, like, me getting out of that city, out of San Francisco, for like probably the first time by myself was a nightmare. Like I went down one of the streets that is like a one-way street with like 6 lanes, and I'm just like, how do people traverse in this city? Like,
screwed up the shortcut.
I hate living in big cities. I could never see myself living in like a huge city, unless it's something like. It depends, actually. Maybe if it's not like...
My sister wanted to move to New York City, but I think everyone in our family told her, like, you can move there if you want, but we're never going to visit you. We don't want to deal with the traffic or the people.
Well, I was kind of thinking of New York in this regard, but yeah, no, the traffic there is bad. I was thinking of, like, when I went to Japan, right? It's not really... In Tokyo, there's not really a lot of traffic, but that's because the main transportation they use there are the trains, or the subways. And I was kind of thinking the same thing with New York for a second. I'm like, you could just use the transit system. But at the same time, you could debatably argue that you could just use the barter system in California and San Francisco and stuff like that. And I don't know. It's just, I don't know if I could see myself living in a super big city like... I guess a super big American city, I want to say. Because American cities are particularly bad, I feel like. I haven't been to Europe, though. I might be going next year?
From what I hear, European cities have it worse.
Oh, God.
Like, for one, they don't have an equivalent to turning right on red.
Oh.
So, they get really backed up on their traffic lights.
Yeah, they turn left on red, right? Because, you know...
Like I said, they don't have an equivalent.
I kind of hate the turning right on red thing just because it's certain stoplights and junctions. Unless there's an actual sign that can help you out, sometimes it's really confusing. Like, for example, there's this one, when you get off the freeway, I think, or where I live, there's this one intersection, right? When you're taking a right turn, it's a yield. Which I know what a yield is, but it also has a red light and a green light, so at the same time, it's like... And it has its own lane, right? But you're technically taking a right turn. So it's like this weird gray area where I'm like, am I supposed to turn? Or am I supposed to wait for it to be green? It's kind of confusing. And you are supposed to turn on... You can turn on red, like, that's fine. It's just annoyingly confusing because... It's
We don't have anything like that around here.
It's just this one spot in a place that I don't usually drive to as is. Like, I was driving... The only time I ever drove that way was for specific dentist appointments, but then I swapped dentists out. And that was just, like, the quickest way to get there in the most convenient way without taking, like, a whole bunch of different roads and stuff. But yeah, no, it's, like, confusing and annoying. I hate roads like that. It almost just makes me wish that they made it a roundabout. I love roundabouts. Do you like roundabouts?
We don't have roundabouts here either because they're universally despised here. But like even people in the government hate them. Like, yeah, we're gonna minimize the use of these. I can think of one in the entire Phoenix area.
I don't like roundabouts. Roundabouts are annoying. Roundabouts are the worst part about roundabouts is I feel like you can never trust people in them.
Seriously, that's kind of just driving in general though. You just can't trust people.
It's true, but roundabouts are even worse.
Like
roundabouts
are left turns. This is
turns.
just an Arizona driver problem, but yeah, there is a lot of people here that they don't care if it's a red light. They'll just drive through it anyway.
For the most part, in the area that I live, because there's so many busy roads, it's not like that. Otherwise, there'd be accidents like plenty.
They have cameras. You can see the flash when people run it, so they don't care. Just like whatever else we have to ticket.
Did I ever tell you the story about... I'm pretty sure I have. Did I ever tell you the story when I ran red?
I feel like you did, but I don't remember it.
I'll say it again. Okay. So, it was like 3 in the morning. 3 or 4 or something. It was really early, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my sister asked me to DD her and her friend home because they were drinking and they were dropped off, right? So I picked them up like the city about 20-ish minutes away, I think, like 20 to 30, probably 20 minutes because there's no traffic because it was late at night or early in the morning. I picked them up and I was tired, but because I was like, it was around the time where I was getting tired, but I wasn't exactly going to sleep left yet because I had a bad sleeping schedule at that time. Surprise, surprise. And what I was gonna do, or there was a yellow light, right? And you know how people say, like, if you can count, like I don't know. There's like a saying people say for yellow lights, like, if you can count 1 second in your head that you'll reach it or something, then you can make it. There's a I don't know if that.
I've never heard anything like that.
That's,
the Arizona equivalent is if you see yellow, floor the gas pedal.
Oh. But there was like a saying where it was like, if you can see a yellow light and you can what's it called? Like you can you can go if you count something you can go or whatever, right? There was a saying for that, but I didn't know it at the time for one, and for two, I was tired, and in my head I was just like, oh yeah, I could totally make this yellow light, which by the way, no, there was no way I could remotely make that yellow light. And even my sister and her friend were like, don't, you can't make it. And I was like, nah, I can make it. So I drove, and it was a red light. I drove a red light, and it just so happens the first and only time that I've ever driven a red light, there was a cop. Right next to it was also next to the bar, so I can understand, but it's just so funny how he was going to cross the light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the other light, right? Which just turned green. So I got pulled over, and my sister and her friend were all pissed, and they're upset, and they're like, oh no, I can't believe this is going to happen. My sister, because she was sitting in the passenger seat, she literally started taking out my, cause you know how you usually put your insurance stuff in your glove compartment? She immediately pulled it all out, right? This guy pulled over, comes up to me, and is like, hey, so you been drinking tonight? And I'm just like, nah, dude, I'm DDing. My sister's over here. I thought I could make a light, but I couldn't make a light. And he was just like, you know what? I just wanted to make sure that you... This was also like a few months after I got my license, too. And they were like, you know what? I don't want you... Or, like, I just want to make sure that, you know, you're not drinking and that you're safe and all that sort of stuff. And I was just like... No, it's like, you know, I understand. I just made a mistake. I'm sorry or whatever. He's like, I'll let you off on this one. Just drive safely. And my sister and her friend were fucking pissed. They were so pissed. I was happy though. I don't have anything on my record still.
Lucky you.
It was dangerous, yeah, and stupid, but I was asleep and I thought, or not asleep, I was tired and I thought I could make it. So, that's one of the reasons I don't DD that late anymore. Because I don't want to try doing something.
DD, drunk drive?
No, designated driver.
Oh.
Ooh, super engine. But yeah, that was the one time what's it called? I ran a red light. That's the only time I've ever done it. And it was a big mistake, and I didn't get in trouble for it. Are you jealous?
I mean, not really. I've never been pulled over for that. I've been pulled over once, and my story was a lot less happy. I'll just leave it there.
So, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the officer thought that I was some kind of warlord or something, because he was really rough. He threw handcuffs on me and everything.
What?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Nothing!
What did he think you did?
Never told me.
What? Like
he got slammed me with a speeding ticket even though I wasn't speeding.
Like... what the...
It wasn't worth fighting.
Did he think you were going like 90 and a 20 or something?
I have no idea. It's universally accepted that the police in that district are all a bunch of assholes, so I've just come to accept that I probably just got one of the bad ones from that group.
Come here. Winnie, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Winnie. Come here. I'm wiggling my fingers. Yeah, I know. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Come here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi. I can't read that full name. It's something boy. Sinking?
I think it says Inkling. You know, like the characters from Splatoon. Yeah.
It is Inkling boy. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
Romper.
One of these days, I want to go back to Splatoon 2 and I should try to finish the Octo expansion, but there's so much other stuff I need to do.
It's also hard, as I've heard.
Yes, it is very hard.
Where Win? Winston?
I mean, more like grinding right now. We're not actually doing online stuff. We just want the coins.
That's Winnie. Probably wants a drink of water. I'll probably let him outside, actually, after this race. Yes, I hear you, buddy. I'll let you outside in a minute. Like, literally. Winston. 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 I hear you loud and clear, buddy. Hi, Romper. Romper's like, what's happening over here? Yeah, you hear him?
Yeah,
you just open his mouth. It's like a yawn. Yes, I hear you, buddy. I'm on the final lap, Winston. I have to beat Mayo Doctor. He sucks.
I mean, I don't think I've won a single one of these today, so...
You've won
or if I have, it's been only one.
It's been like one or two. It's been less than 5. That much is certain. Yes, I hear you, you mangy mutt. Be right back in a second. Let my dog out.
Alright.
I wanted to yell it again. But I caught myself this time and not a single part of it came out of my mouth.
Okay.
I have a disease, as you would say.
Yes.
You have a disease. It's called the "Are you a kid or a squid" disease.
You were looking at the chat for that, weren't you?
No. I just remember we were talking about Splatoon.
No, I actually wouldn't have minded doing an LP of the single player stuff for Splatoon if I thought I could actually beat it.
You would definitely have to do it. My game is in a different language.
Yeah, 'cause I was going to say the online stuff, then it would, oh wait, no, duh, single player content. Also, it would be super repetitive. I don't think you understand what the 100% criteria for that game actually is. So for the main game, if you want to 100% it, you have to go through every level with maximum score and with every weapon.
Oh.
So 8 weapons. So a minimum of 8 times.
Really repetitive. When are we gonna do Splatoon streams?
Yeah, I guess you technically both have Splatoon 2.
That would be...
Is the online even supported for that anymore, though? Now that the final Splatfest is over, I haven't played it since.
Yes, it is. I played it like 2 weeks ago, I want to say.
Probably would have if there wasn't this little thing called Fire Emblem that I keep trying to go through, but every time I want to, oh hi, here's Ballbusters.
Don't you
the
like...
worst part is, I'm not even going to be able to finish it in time before Astral Chain comes out now.
Don't you like Ballbusters? 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 Don't you like Ball Isn't that your favorite game of all time? Ballbusters?
I almost said something, but it sounds really obscene, so I'm keeping it to myself.
You can type it.
It's gonna be a joke based on another joke, but then, no, it's bad.
I'll see if it's bad enough for me not to say it. I'm prepared.
Yeah. It's not super offensive or anything. It's just.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep everybody in suspense. It's funny though.
I almost said it without thinking.
I really want to say it. I don't know. It sounds like it'd be a funny thing to say.
Probably would in the right circumstance.
Ballbusters. Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. You know, I thought Klonoa was gonna be one of the most interesting ones because that was a game.
It was probably the most interesting one at the time.
Yeah, but given the game that we were given,
I am very scared for what he's gonna pick for his second game.
oh, I am so excited. I don't think you understand. I might be just excited strictly because I want to hear what you have to think about it. I'm the only one who hasn't picked a dud yet. Actually, you didn't pick a dud either.
I mean, technically, you went super safe with yours.
Yeah, the first one I had a reason for. I don't know why I picked Mario 64.
That was about as much as an easy safe bet as Safe Escape ever would have been.
Well, yeah, I was going safe because I just wanted to be sure that we all felt synergy, comfort, etc. Get a feel for how the show was going to be. So that's also why I took the first. I was the first person to do my games. First.
I think I was semi-safe. Definitely not as crazy as M's picks. So far.
Psychonauts, it was not a safe one. I don't feel like it was a good choice, but I don't think it was a safe one. Klonoa, I would say, is a safe one. M's the one who threw a curveball at us. How many more Nash wins do I need? I'm gonna check.
Alright.
You know what Nash rhymes with? Bash.
I don't want to play that game.
Crash Bash. When's the Crash Bash remake?
If you are one of those people, all I have to tell you is go back and play the original. It is not as good as you remember.
When's the Crash Bash remake? 3 more races. Also, I agree with your brother.
I don't know what he's saying.
I don't either. I just heard a noise.
Oh, well, okay then.
You probably didn't say a word, come to think of it. We should just start speaking in gibberish one of these days.
It went from pure gibberish to banjo speak.
Maybe that's how we should do part 1 of Banjo-Kazooie. That's gonna be my first game choice of... no, I'm not gonna be that safe.
You're gonna pick safe games again?
I think I know which game I want to choose. I think. And I've mentioned it, I think, to you before. So, and I know offhand that you don't like it, I believe.
Oh, fine. Why do you all keep doing this to me?
Honestly, it doesn't have to do with you. This one is almost like a vendetta against M.
Oh boy. Now I really want to know what it is, but I'm not going to get to know for another 2 months minimum.
Yeah. So it's like... It's not a bad game, just so you know. It's just a game I know that you don't like. At least I don't think you do.
I mean, there's quite a few games in that category, so...
That's like the only little hint. Especially because I don't even know 100% if I'm going to do it yet.
If you don't do it, you have to tell us what it was.
Yeah, if I don't do it, I'll tell you what it is. But I'm really banking on doing it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it for my first one.
I'm still not sure what I'm going to do. I still have some spillover games that I was going to do but didn't, and there's a few new ones that's popped up for me that I'm thinking of, but...
I'm going to make you all play the game, which is subscribe to my Twitter and Twitch.
Everybody go follow his Twitter.
Subscribe, like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget to ring the bell. Actually, please don't ring the bell.
Don't forget to cry to your mother. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm seriously trying to wrap my brain around this now. What game could this be?
It's gonna bug you until the time comes.
I can think of a few maybe options, but...
List them. I'm not gonna confirm or deny.
Well, I mean, if you're not going to confirm or deny, there's no point.
There isn't, but I'm curious to know what you're thinking. So...
I say that it's a game that I don't like, but if anything, this feels more like it would be a punishment against you, so it doesn't seem like an option that you would pick.
Just come on. Just
seems like Chronicles.
Okay. What other games did you have in mind?
Like, that was the...
That might be a game I would put on the little intermission period between seasons.
I've still never even finished any of those games. Or no, I finished 2. I never finished 1 or X. I've come close to both of them.
I finished all 2. I still need to get to X.
I guess you can say that I also finished the DLC for 2, so I guess like 1.5.
After Ball Busters,
assuming that M doesn't choose a giant for us.
Yeah, what I plan to do is I plan to start that almost immediately, so then I can get it done, and then I can have a whole bunch of free
I'm scared that he might pick something like Xenogears. That seems like the kind of game he might pick.
Again, wait, him or me?
Him.
He's not an RPG guy.
He strikes me as the type that would be, but...
Surprisingly, he's not. What are the other games that you were thinking of, though, that I would throw in that category? I'm just curious. Also, might give me ideas for a second game.
Exactly, yeah. The only other game I could think of in that category would be Metroid, but I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be a punishment to M, so...
I like how you're like trying to think of like the intricacies. You're like, what would be a punishment to M2? Well, can't confirm or deny either of those. Though I would say Metroid would definitely not be in that intermittent period. It would definitely be my actual first pick. Like Xenoblade Chronicles, I wouldn't pick something like that immediately because that would take you guys the entire month to beat. That is a long game.
Yeah.
It is literally
the
like
only Xenoblade thing
game
that I think we could do as a solo game is if we was to do the Xenoblade 2 DLC and treat that as its own game. Otherwise,
I guess, because I don't know how long that is, but if we're going with Xenoblade...
If you want to go 100%, I think if you're just trying to beat it normally, you can do it in like 10 hours.
Oh yeah, see, that's something manageable. Like Xenoblade Chronicles, if you want to beat that game, the
100%
first game...
is closer to 40 hours, so it's really long.
If you want to beat the first game of Xenoblade Chronicles just casually, that's like, I want to say 40 hours minimum. essentially. It's like a 50-hour game.
God. Again, I never finished it. I got close. I know I'm close. I've seen Let's Plays of the game and everything. I know how it ends. Just
Do you know what your time was on the game? Like how long you played it? Like,
I do not. I could boot it up after this. I played it on my Wii U, which means I'd have to took my Wii U back up. But
woo! You should do it. 'Cause I'm curious. I'm just curious.
I never even put it away all the way. It's just been collecting dust on the floor.
My Wii U is not collecting dust. It is where my... Well, it is technically collecting dust, but it is with my other consoles in a nice, safe spot where I can clean and stuff.
Where it was until the Wind Waker HD LP started up again, and then I just never put it back away.
You were
I'm not
like,
even entirely sure why. Like, I think a part of me was considering starting up Xenoblade X again, but I'm having worse luck with the shortcut right now.
I want to start Xenoblade X again, but
because again, like I never finished it.
I love Xenoblade X. Actually, I've
like it's probably my number one most wanted thing for Nintendo to make a port of at this point.
I mean, still there has to be a sequel because the ending. It's sequel baits.
They could just
FYI.
They could just never address it. Sly Cooper.
Does Sly 4 do it or something?
Yeah, Sly 4 did it.
Of course.
I mean, Sly 3 did it too, but it wasn't super annoying. It was more like a joke in that game. Sly 4 is just straight sequel bait.
Psychonauts did it.
Yeah, I mean, technically Psychonauts is getting a sequel. It's just it took forever to come.
To be fair, too, as I've mentioned before, I do think the Psychonauts sequel bait
It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, like you could argue that it could.
I almost want to just show you the end cutscene of Sly 4 so you can know exactly how obnoxious that one is.
I don't know if you've seen the one in Xenoblade X. It's basically like, yeah, there's going to be another one.
I've seen bits and pieces of the ending cutscene. I haven't seen a lot of it because there is still a part of me that wants to go back to my save and finish.
There is literally a huge cliffhanger at the way it ends. Like, it's never explained. None of the quests mention it or anything. At least I don't think they do. It's all the Nash skins.
They did a... Oh, you can switch your character to Geary or...
Wait a minute, I do not...
Did they ever fix that glitch where in the international versions there was an entire set of quests you couldn't get until after you beat the final boss?
I don't think so. I don't have Lifesaver in Trance.
Okay. So you're still missing a skin.
Yeah, but it's not popping up in the shop is the bad thing.
Wait, that's the one that was part of the summer bundle.
Yes.
Oh no!
It was.
We might still have to wait for the summer bundle after all.
Dude, it better be on
You
sale.
hear that, everybody? We're gonna be LP'ing this game through streams for the next 11 months.
It's gonna
until summer comes back.
It's gonna literally be like 1.2K because I have everything. So. Xenoblade X is such a good game. I'm starting to slowly like it more than the first game.
I've always liked it more.
Well, I know you have, but for me, I've always put the, like, Xenoblade... Basically, this is, like, top 3 RPGs for me. There's Xenoblade there's... One is Final Fantasy VI. 2 would be Chrono Trigger. And then 3 would be Xenoblade Chronicles 1. But 4 is Xenoblade Chronicles X at this point, because I really love X.
Like,
oh, that was loud.
I like him both for different reasons, and yes, I'm assuming he's on commercial break.
Actually, it sounded like you hit your desk.
Nope, that was not me.
I mean, it feels so weird playing a balanced character. But yeah, no, it's been creeping up to being me liking it more. I farmed like crazy on Xenoblade X, and I still enjoyed it.
Oh, I think you have to farm up. The good luck being the final boss without farming.
No, I meant like I farmed post-game. You do have to farm, I think, for some of those stuff, or at least do a whole bunch of side quests and stuff. But I mean, like, I farmed.
That's why I've never finished X, is because of the farming.
I farmed post-game.
I'm really mad. This is not the usual look of mad.
Oh yeah, I can tell. But yeah, no. I farmed Xenoblade. Or post-game. I farmed weapons. I farmed for literally like the same weapon over and over again until I got like the best stuff. I farmed for like the most overpowered builds and all that sort of stuff.
Well, I hope you liked it because you're going to be doing it again.
I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be doing it to that severe of a level. I still don't even know.
Says that now.
I still don't even know how I'm gonna fully 100% that game. Like, what? That game is like endless technically. What constitutes as 100%?
Max everything.
Like max affinity, all the quests,
Oh, sure. I mean, those are no brainers,
max
of course.
levels. Is that him or is that your family?
That's him.
It's,
Somebody closed the door on him and he is not happy.
Oh, is that why he was?
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, he's really unhappy. You can tell. Even I can tell through the computer. Computer? The computer monitor. I'm reading something.
Okay.
Chicken tenders. Now that I have this check here, I want to cash it in. I have to do that tomorrow.
How much are you making off the disability claim anyway? If you don't mind saying.
Not on stream.
Okay, fair enough. Can you at least give a ballpark?
I'll give you a ball. I'll type you a ballpark because I'll forget. Let's just say it's pretty good amount. It's pretty
Okay.
pretty easy. That's your ballpark.
That's all I wanted.
That's your ballpark. Decent. It's 3 million.
Whoa.
Imagine.
But then again, you have to remember he lives in California. So that'll only allow him rent for a couple weeks.
Yeah, exactly. Come on. Haven't you ever lived in California before? Don't, for the record.
Yeah, no, I don't. It happened again. I drove straight to a wall of blue flame and I kept it.
Yeah, I know. That happened to me earlier, too.
It's so weird.
It's the corner,
It
right?
throws me off every time it throws me off every time because I just assume I'm going to lose all my speed. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I can slow down. But no.
No, you still go fast. Alright. I'm gonna message it to you. I can't type, apparently.
Okay, yeah, that's a big number.
Yeah. That, and you get it every other week, too. It's basically like getting a paycheck. Well,
It's not a huge amount. It's not to the point where it could replace a job, but
like,
it's still a lot.
It's like a surprising number. Like, offhand, you
It's
probably...
still a few weeks worth of my current job.
You were probably thinking in your head like half that, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't blame you for it. Yeah, no, I was surprised too. Yeah. Let's just say you can almost bump that up, the first digit by 1. So yeah, it's surprising amount. But again, California.
Yeah.
Everything is ridiculously priced here. Like, no joke. Like, okay, on average, I mean, I assume you don't really go grocery shopping.
Not really. It's at least around here, and I assume in California, to even I'm driving inside your shield, by the way.
Nice.
It's just such a big thing around here nowadays to do online shopping and just pick up your groceries. That's what everyone does.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's a really big thing here in Phoenix.
My parents...
I assumed it would be a big thing in Cali as well.
My parents don't do it, at least. Maybe other people do it, but not my parents. They just go out.
Like, it's just way more convenient. Like, you have to give them like $5, but...
Either way...
Considering how much window shopping we all end up doing inside of grocery stores, it's a net save.
Pretty much, yeah. Also, just curious, though. Give or take, like, how much do you spend grocery shopping.
Our family usually ends up spending about $200 a week.
Yeah, it's like...
Sometimes a little more.
We don't do it weekly. But when we did do it weekly, it was like generally speaking, like 300. And then it was like, whenever my parents go for like some of the big shopping sprees, it's like 500 for groceries and stuff.
Yeah, we don't usually have big shopping sprees unless we're time something like Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, dude, that's like $1,000 for us. It's like an entire.
Yeah, those are really big because we usually end up being the central family that everyone comes to because it's in November and a lot of my family lives up north and they are looking for any excuse they can get to get out of the cold.
Your birthday's in December.
No, it's not. It's in November.
It's in December. I know. Isn't it? Don't tell me. It's like the 21st?
No, but you are remarkably close.
22nd?
Yes.
Okay. You know the reason I remember? Because you would always mention how Thanksgiving is always a terrible time for you because it's a few days away from your birthday.
It's frequently my birthday.
Yeah, it's either on your birthday or it's a few days away from it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I remember.
Now, let me tell you, as a kid growing up, it is not fun having your birthday on Thanksgiving because nobody can pay attention to you. They have to spend all their time cooking food. Which, I mean, I'm not complaining about it. As a kid, I absolutely loved Thanksgiving dinner. It's just...
And they have to pay attention to the food instead of you. Would you pay attention to me? Why don't you give me anything for my birthday?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't fall in a
I
pit.
didn't see you were there.
It's okay, I didn't fall in a pit. We're good.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you a birthday present. It's gonna be Bubsy Foodie.
See, this is why I can't tell them where I live.
I really want... I really want to do it.
I know.
I also want to give you a legitimate birthday present, but I want to give you that as a joke at the same time. Come on, you know you would keep it.
I would keep it for about 5 minutes, then I would grab my dad's sledgehammer, and then I'd put the game to the sledgehammer.
It's funny because I say this, but you're the type of person that literally would get me Echo the Dolphin.
Like, I'd get you Echo the Dolphin with an actual dolphin plush.
I'd probably keep the dolphin plush.
Why not? Dolphin plushes are cute.
Yeah, I know. I'd keep that, but as for Echo the game,
interesting. I just saw exactly where the invisible wall is for the auto-destructing bombs.
oh, that's weird.
Yeah, because I shot one across the bridge. It was fine, then a little ways after the bridge, it just blows up on its own.
Interesting.
Oh, and my bonus is up.
I'm still getting mine.
Alright, let's keep going. I'm still getting the weekend bonus anyway, so it's not like it's a loss.
Yep, remember that
Still
one
100.
song in Echo the Dolphin that's like... Dun,
That's
dun,
most of the songs.
Dun, 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 brrr. So that's the lagoon specifically. Why is there a blue aura emitting under my car? Do you see this?
Under your car. What? Oh, what?
Yeah!
You mentioned Lab's live stream footage too.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Is that a championship car effect?
I don't know. Can you equip yours after this real quick just to see?
Sure. Let's see.
I'm using the obsidian paint though. I don't know why it's blue. It's been like this for a while, but I just wanted to mention it now.
Speaking of, I'm going to bring the stream back to a little closer because it's still showing a race or two ago. I think it got thrown back when I disconnected.
Was the stuff showing for the glow showing for you in the lobby?
Yes, and I see it on you still.
Like again, I think this has been a thing ever since we started grinding, but it's just like it's been bugging me. Maybe it is a part of the championship car. It does seem to go away on jumps.
It would be a neat effect. Wouldn't mind it. It's just wouldn't know why it's there.
Yeah, like when you're in the air, it seems to go away. Like, even when the front half of your car is in the air, you know, from boosts, like, it's not there. I'm assuming it's a championship car exclusive thing. I don't know why it's blue, though. That's the weird part to me. It's always been blue. It's never changed colors. Ooh, super engine. You jealous?
I got a canister.
You jealous? I got a better canister. Rough.
Oh, I just got a super engine.
Ooh.
But I can't use it at this point because it would be useless.
Your face is a super engine. Ooh, how does that make you feel? Ooh, I got a canister.
Tables that turn.
Yeah, apparently. I still love the fact that everybody got the back in time decal. I can't wait to get the Spyro decal for free.
Oh yeah, please give us 2 Spyro decals. Still getting the bonus?
Yes. If I had to guess, it's probably like 2 or 3 more races. I know I've won all the races, but you haven't like not like screwed up.
I've had a couple DNFs.
Oh, okay. Maybe it'll be a little more. I'm expecting like 5 tops. Alright, equip the championship car. Let's see if it pops up for you. You know, once it stops loading. There we go.
There it goes. Okay, carts, bodies, champion. Yeah, it's championship car. I didn't even have to put decal on. Second I switch decal, I get the blue light.
That's so weird. Why is it blue? How do I change the color? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Also, he's still angry.
Yeah, he gets really angry when he gets the door closed on him, but the thing is, if we let him in, he won't leave. But he'll just fall asleep in there.
In where?
In the parents' bedroom, because that's where the printer is, and we can print all of his stuff out.
Oh. So, like, does he just have, like, severe autism, or is it, like, a specific kind of autism?
Probably a bit of both.
Does he have anything else, or is it just severe autism?
Severe autism is the big one. If he has anything else, it's never been diagnosed.
Your voice cracked, by the way.
Shut up.
Yeah, your voice cracked again.
Shut up, Ma!
It's okay, after yesterday, I'm not too surprised.
Okay. I did a lot of Donald, even more Tails.
Tails?
It's basically High-Fish Donald.
Yeah, and you made Tails get progressively worse and worse. That was
yes, it just started as Minnie Mouse, and it devolved to it. Sorry, I was trying to dodge you.
Yeah, well, your brother's angry, and I'm angry too. He's channeling his anger to me.
Uh-oh, he's gonna try selling me Pixelizer.
Come on, Pixelizer.
What the? Oh, well, I screwed up Skip, so,
If you do not come and buy a Pixelizer, I will cry. Ooh, super engine. Jealous?
I got a shield.
Ooh, it's a terrible item.
Yeah, I'm in second place, and I'm not even juiced up, so it'll just go away after a few seconds.
Krunk is so beautiful. Look at his face on the left side of the screen. It's so
I love
gorgeous. Krunk is my best friend in real life.
I wish I could say the same thing. I don't know a Krunk.
What about a Kronk?
No.
Why are the names so similar and equally as perfect? Like they're as people.
Oh, doorbell went off.
Oh yeah, I hear your dogs.
There it is. Yeah,
It's me.
just dog. I only have one.
No, it's your dogs. Imagine if somebody rang the doorbell in your neighborhood, all the dogs just start barking.
Something like that has happened. It's not implausible, though. It wasn't a doorbell, it was a car alarm. Somebody's car alarm went off, and the entire neighborhood's dogs just started barking like mad.
Except for yours, your dog was scared.
No, my dog's barking too.
You hear Winston?
Yeah.
You hear Romper? Oh, there's
I only
something.
heard Winston.
Hey, that's Romper. Your brother is just saying words
Yes.
very
Yes, he
loudly.
is. Yes.
You know what words he's saying?
It's usually more the same. I mentioned to you before, he's just trying to get attention. The words themselves don't actually matter that much.
See,
He just wants us to pay attention.
It's funny because you're like, he only wants attention. Meanwhile, I'm the only one here who's like giving him this attention.
It's because we live with it. We know his tricks.
Dang, dude, he's like me.
It's fine to let him in there once in a while to see things. We promise we can never get him out.
Can't go into your room though. There's Toy Story.
I never hung it up because he would never leave my room. It's still in the bag from GameStop.
Is there anything in your room that would trigger him to be super excited?
No, if there was, I would take it down. I don't want him in here, especially while I'm not here.
Can you give me the poster? You're not gonna use it anyways.
I'll hang it up when I move out.
Okay, and
So at that point, it doesn't matter.
And when's that gonna happen?
Preferably whenever I can get a job that pays better than Amazon.
He really is not happy. This is actually probably one of the angriest times I've heard him. Like what does he do to make the thuds happen?
He's slamming the door.
That's why it sounds like a door. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It sounds like a door / a desk. That makes a lot more sense on why I always confuse that for like you dropping something or whatever. Oh, there's my bonus.
Yeah, no, if it was a desk, it would sound like this.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I just kicked my desk.
It sounded like you just like tossed like 4 things off of it.
I didn't, but it made the entire desk shake. I need to reorder. So here's my pen that needs to go back.
Sonic
Racing copy. I never found a place for that, so it's just sitting on my desk.
Are you like me, where you have everything on your desk in a very specific location?
Yes. See, there's a roll of toilet paper there because I'm too lazy to get Kleenex.
I have 20,000 coins. Ooh.
How much do I have? I have
buy some
25,000. What?
I bought skins, remember?
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm gonna buy some coins if that's okay.
Oh sure, go ahead.
I'm gonna buy 10,000 coins.
The only console I can kind of justify that on is Nintendo Switch because you can get gold coins off there, and it's not really spending money on it so much as just using a bonus Nintendo gives you.
3 days left, and I'm in the top 10K again.
Still probably shouldn't spend it on that, but
no, you should. Where's Velo's Toes? Where are you, Velo's Toes? Velo's Toes is number 20.
Well, that's just a meme to look for him now.
Number 20. It's Velo's Toes. Stop it, brother. It's okay. Trying to see if there's any other names. Ooh, Q Banshee. I think I've raced against. Oh, I have raced against that person.
I want to see if there's a glitchy daily. Oh, collects a total of 5 crystals in Crystal Grab with either Polar, character name B, or character name C. Good start.
I think it's Polar per Crunch? No, not Crunch. It's Polar per something else.
The others all seem fine, though. No super broken ones. No sky is the limit nonsense. Which, yes, like I said before, it's still there. Still says 1 meters.
I should check if I got it somehow. No. Weekly. No, I've only got 1 weekly, and it's friendly meeting.
I have 67.
I don't see Sky. I don't have Sky as the limit here. Oh, never mind, I do.
It's in your weeklies.
What's the super jump thing? I want to try it. On Clockwork Wumpa. Or not Clockwork Wumpa. Out of time. What is it?
Which one? Super jumper, you said?
You said there was like a super jump that people were doing and out of time?
Oh yeah, to glitch it. If you hold Blue Flame into the next lap and you jump off that makeshift right-hand ramp, you can kind of glitch onto the vine.
Makeshift right-hand... What?
You know how if you hit the exclamation box, it'll go left or right?
Yeah.
That ramp.
Oh, you hold it there.
But it's a very specific spot.
And then where do you jump to the left or to the right?
To the right, like you were going to take the unintended shortcut.
Oh, okay.
You just have to jump really high.
How do you jump really high?
You're asking the wrong person the wrong questions.
How do you do? I want to try it. I'm gonna try it.
And it doesn't really help that the only person that has seemingly guaranteed they got it to work doesn't speak English. So,
Hola, ¿cómo estás? I'm sorry in advance. Forgive me, for I have sinned. So there's like a specific ramp, you say? Or not a specific ramp, a specific vine.
What it seems to be. It's,
I mean, I see some vines right there.
The stream is behind for me, but that's probably it.
So you just have to like jump and hit the vines and you're good? Like
seemingly, like it's not something that has been guaranteed by any stretch.
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna want that back. They call me the trash man. I like trash. So what if I hit the vine but not jump on it? Alright, let's try it. Did I do it? I went inside a vine.
I mean, that's not good enough. You would have. There's a very specific spot where you'll just hover in the air for a bit.
Is it more to the right, or...?
Oh yeah, it's way more to the right than what you did.
Okay. Also, I am keeping Blue Flame, surprisingly. This is one of the hardest tracks for me to keep Blue Flame on.
Yeah, furthest I ever managed, I think, was around the clock section. Which I only pulled that off today, because one of the weeklies is to beat your best time out of time, which, oof, yeah, that was rough for me, because I had a really good
Did I do it? Did I do it?
You were closer, but you rammed straight into a rock, so...
So, was it a little bit more to the left, then?
I'm trying to find that old video. I can't even find it anymore. It's been buried.
I just want to test it, see if it works. Maybe it worked this time. Let's see. I did it! No, I didn't.
I found a DSP gets wrecked in Crash Team Racing Nitro Field video before I managed to find this guy's video.
Oh man, it's so surprising that DSP got wrecked in Crash Team Racing.
Look, man, I watch his videos all the time so I can learn how to play them, okay?
Do you watch his This Is How You Not Play series? Or not his series?
I used to, but I don't anymore. After a while, it stopped being funny, and it just got really sad and depressing.
Yeah. I mean, some games...
I think that's how everybody gets when they're watching those. Like, it's funny at first, and then just gets depressing, and you realize that he's literally doing this with every game ever.
Some games, it's really funny, though, to come back to, because some games he is particularly awful in. And it's just
I know.
It's just like, how?
And it's hilarious, like, how you cannot know how to do this. That there was a good while in Sly 2 where you didn't even know you could attack.
Oh my lord.
But, yeah. There's 2 of the 4 face buttons are attack buttons. How did you not notice this, you idiot?
I know the whole Soul series was pretty enjoyable, because that's already a hard game as is for most people. Now put DSP in those shoes.
DSP is basically the guy I watch when I want to feel good about my video game skills.
When you think you're bad, you just have that as a reminder.
Like, I could always be worse.
I could be DSP.
And of course, it's always the game's fault, you know.
Of course. Ah, I hit the button and it didn't do it! For the 5th time in a row! Did I do it? Just search up "Sky is the Limit" at a time.
That's what I did.
Where'd you search it up on? YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
Where'd you find the video? On Reddit?
YouTube.
Oh. Search up "Sky is the limit" in French.
I don't know French.
I know French.
Then you search it up.
Oui, oui. Croissant. See? I know French. Croissant. Say it with me. Say chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders, fine.
Say potato salad.
You don't even like potato salad.
I don't. Say meteor, George.
Nah, that's where I draw the line.
What do you have against Meteor, George? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna Google CTR Sky is the limit.
Video might not even be on YouTube anymore. They might have deleted it for all I know. Can't imagine why they would. But
Hyperspace. Okay, I'm gonna check this video. I'm muting the video. This guy get it? No. Wait, that says Espanol, which means Spanish. Nah, it's just the game, like the story mode.
okay, I'm getting into Canadian Guy 8's clickbait videos. I'm stopping here.
Why? Just watch them. What if I search up "out of time glitch"?
Maybe.
The mill can be used as a ramp to go back. Okay, that's weird. Okay, wait, is this the glitch? Oh! No, this isn't the glitch, this is just... okay. Stop yelling!
We should probably stop the stream soon if we're not going to be doing anything else.
I know, I
think I need to take care of him.
I just want to test this out real quick. I'm curious. Okay, let's see if this works. Not for Sky is the Limit, I just want to see if this glitch in specific works. Oh my god, it does. You could use the side of the what's it called? The windmill to go back up to the blue flame. That is not hard to do at all. Okay, actually I take it back. It is
in any other level that would be extremely broken, but out of time is really hard to hold blue flame, so it's probably not even worth it.
For anybody who's good at it, this is actually probably really good. Like, let's see if I could do it. Like, I know the bots aren't easy, so people would be much further ahead normally. What if you saw somebody do that in your online race? Even if it didn't help them in the long run.
I would assume that they're doing the try and true Crash Cove race of, I'm going to go backwards.
Like, if that's the first thing you saw, you would assume that?
Yeah, people do that all the time in the more linear races. I see it in Ruse Tubes a lot, for instance.
Oh my gosh.
Basically any level that is simple enough to be driven backwards. Cocoa Park's another one.
Yeah, what's this? This one says out of map glitch. Maybe this is the one. They do the first lap normally. I think. Yeah, they're doing the first lap normally. Okay, they're still doing the track normally. What the heck? Oh. Wait, can this be used as a exploit? Or are you stuck inside the map forever? Oh, I think you're just stuck inside the map. What about this one? Out of time glitch. Oh, no, this is just another person being stuck inside the map. Except this time they're online. Yeah, I don't think I can find this video. Wait, out of time shortcut tutorial.
They're probably just talking about the fence because nobody can do it consistently.
I can.
Nobody but you, because you're a monster that gets every shortcut with no issues.
Like watch the stream real quick. This will be the last thing I show off before we end the stream, right? Watch. I'll do it with no speed.
Yes, I know you like bragging about this on a regular basis. You're not helping your point. If anything, you're making it worse.
Alright, watch. See? Just do it like that. You'll win every time. And you want to be a winner, right? So you know what Mom says. Beggars can't be choosers. You know what this windmill thing reminds me of? This reminds me of Tiger Temple. This Tiger Temple had a really similar that's the same physics and stuff. You know what? I'll show off one more thing that I learned too. It's in Coco Park. It's not really a shortcut, I don't think. I think it saves a little bit of time though. Like, for a linear track, I think that's good. Because you want to save as much time as you possibly can. Again, it's really weird collision. And it's right at the beginning too, so I can show it off really fast. So you should do this in your online races if you want to maybe get ahead or something. I don't know if it'll actually make you get ahead. But it'll make you get 3 heads. How's that sound? Hello? 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 Hello?
Oh, sorry. I completely tuned you out after a while.
Okay, look at this little trick you can do in Coco Park. Okay, that was not the trick. You can do this in your online racing to get a little bit of a... there you go. It's like that. You should go a little bit faster. Also, I learned that this is a thing up here. And that's that. Alright, I'm gonna quit. I don't want to play this game anymore. Ever. Again.
For the next 2 days.
Unfortunately. I'm actually probably gonna play it later tonight. Because my main account. Alright, well, we'll see you guys in the next stream in 2 days where we do the weekend bonus again. Okay, bye.